Hi, Dub here, and today we have a new episode in the Art Podcast series here on YouTube. And today we'll be talking about something. I did write a few things down on, some topics I could talk about, but I just didn't feel like talking about it, or I sort of feel this detachment to my notes. And I thought, you know what? I'll just paint something. And I think that's a good strategy to have, because I feel like, and it's not just a feeling, because I know this happens to a lot of people where we stress out with art, and it's sad because it used to be an escape of sorts for us. But eventually, as it becomes more of a way of living, and maybe it's because there's a career of sorts that's attached to it. And maybe if you're thinking of being like monetized or monetizing your work in any way, it becomes work, and it no longer becomes the thing you used to escape. It becomes the thing you escape from. And to me, that's just kind of sad, because this is your escape. This is the thing you kind of run away towards, right? When things are happening, when things are chaotic outside in the world, like, you have this sort of safe space, this safe haven of art. But now that you're stuck here, or with your pursuit, it's now the thing that's scaring you in a way, or stressing you out. And it's hard to navigate through that. Like, what do you do when that happens? Because it's going to happen. And unless you're just doing this as a hobby, I mean, that's great, but I mean, in some way, you're trying to take your art seriously. You want to improve in some way. And I think, like, what am I saying? Sometimes I don't know what the answers are. I mean, I try to give and explore answers or possible solutions, but I think you need to be comfortable with not knowing what to do. And that's scary, because being uncertain about anything, obviously in this case it's going to be art. That feeling of being lost or being uncertain it's not a good feeling to have, because I think naturally we want some kind of order or structure in our lives. It's kind of like art, how you do a sketch in the beginning, a rough line work, and then you build on top of that layer by layer. And it's good to have the structure, and it sort of helps us organize our actions and thoughts. But sometimes you have no idea what to do. And when it comes to art, you stress out, like, you have so many questions about, maybe it's style, like, oh shit, like, what kind of style should I pursue? What kind of art should I do? How can I improve my art? Like, what am I improving on? Like, what exactly is my goal with art? Is it to just have fun? Is it to teach? Is it to make money? Is it to just do it for fun? Is it to make it a hobby? Is it to these types of questions and stuff? Like, maybe it's because I'm an overthinker. And I know I'm not the only one, by the way. So, and the best advice maybe I could give is to, it's such a common answer, but I know you know the answer, but it's just to make art. And I know it's sort of, I have a love-hate relationship with that response. Just draw, just paint, just sculpt, just do your art, just show up. As much as it's annoying, there's really nothing else you can do. And at this point, maybe my recommendation is to give up. To give up trying to know or figure out the answers and just do whatever. Just put some brush marks or pencil strokes, clumps of clay wherever, and just let things happen. And I was kind of thinking about this earlier. I think if you're getting stressed with art, don't run away from it. What I mean by that is, if you're being stressed, say with your painting or drawing or sculpting, whatever, don't try to find something else outside of art to de-stress. My recommendation would be to de-stress through art. And wait, I said that kind of weird and kind of robotic, through art. And the reason why is, I think if you're getting stressed with this whole art thing, you will, let me just hit L. Usually I do this. I'll hit L. Oh, by the way, I'm using Photoshop. Usually I use Clip Studio Paint, but I started getting back into Photoshop because it's fun. And I found maybe this will work. I don't know. Here you go. Let's try erasing something. I was supposed to say something. Yeah, when you're going to de-stress. Shit, wrong layer. Oh shit. My bad. If you're let me pick this brush. Like, how do you override the tool settings? Maybe it's this. Oh, Control Alt or Control Alt. I want to erase this part and some parts here. Oh. Okay. If you want to de-stress from art, use art as the way to de-stress, because if you're running away from art and you're doing something else, you're associating art with a negative emotion. And I think that's not going to help in any way. I think the thing you have to do right now is remind yourself that art is actually fun. And I think it's because you've been focusing so much on work that now you're kind of subconsciously thinking that this thing is not, like, this thing is meant to be avoided. And I think over time that builds up and you'll start to hate the thing that you essentially used to love. And obviously that's a very sad thing to happen. So you need to find some kind of exercise or some kind of activity that's art related, specifically to your art. For me, for example, if I'm getting stressed with like painting, because right now I'm trying to do the whole detailed work, or I'm trying to improve my details, so I'm trying to study and I'm trying to do some explore some forms and see what are the the major shapes, the major forms of, say, some anatomical subject or some kind of mecha. And I'm trying to just incorporate more information into my more painterly, impressionistic, random, weird stuff. And that's good because I want to improve, it's important to improve. But at the same time, if I lean too much more or too much on this side, it starts to become I sort of forget that this thing is actually fun. So instead of just running away from painting and leaving that negative, or leaving the only association I have with art being practice sessions or study breakdowns, studying different artists, that kind of tedious work, I can't leave it that way. I think the more you want to improve in art, the more you have to have fun as well. So it may not always be the same thing. So art that's a bit more fun is usually not as serious and you get to play more. So let's say you're doing a bunch of studies and you're trying to improve, say, your anatomy. Do those because that's important, but you need to spend a portion of your art session time to doing something more fun. And again, it can't be something else. Because if you leave that opening, or if you leave the only association you have for art as being work, over time you're less likely to want to do it, and you don't want to leave that bad kind of taste in your mouth when it comes to the thing you actually love and enjoy. So I guess you just have to remind yourself that what is this? That for example, for me, it's just making random shit, and to me, the idea of mark making, just being able to grab a random, say I like this brush, I don't know, we'll try this brush. Being able to just grab a color and do this, being able to make some marks and then maybe color picking this area and then adding it here, and then picking kind of a mid or an in-between color and using that to shade the other open areas, and kind of doing this blending, erasing. I just like doing that. The feeling of just laying down marks to me is fun. So if I spend all my time just studying the anatomy or learning how to draw better line work or improving my shape design, I'll start to hate this thing. Again, I'm not saying avoid that kind of work. I think improvement, educating yourself, improving your skills, it matters. But what I'm saying is you need to balance things out. And by balance, I mean the more you try to improve in certain areas, the more you need to remind yourself. Like the more studies you do, the more tedious work you do, the more playful stuff you have to do as well. Like it has to be almost a 1-to-1 ratio. Maybe it does depend also on your personality and all. But for me, I think you can start, a safe bet would be 1:1. So for every session you do, just doing studies and stuff like that, and doing a bit more like tedious, like you're trying to expand your comfort zone, like those kinds of art sessions. Every time you do that, you have to do something that's fun. So maybe it's I don't know what the answer is for you, but I know what the answer is in general, and it's going to be something you use as an escape, but it has to be the art version. So it can't be watching anime because you're consuming something. It has to be art. So what kind of art do you do to escape? So try to think back, maybe during your elementary, middle school, or high school days. There are certain kinds of art that just you tend to do. So think about those things, and it doesn't always have to be a past experience. Maybe it's a bit more recent. So only you will really know what the answer is when it comes to that. For example, I'm not sure what this is, but I'm actually feeling good now. I remember before I started this episode, I was kind of like, ugh, maybe I was burned out a bit. I don't know. Maybe I was just over analyzing stuff. But the point is, I wasn't feeling like, I wasn't happy. But now, just because I'm just, I just laid down. Look at this mess. Look at this mess of a freaking thing. But I feel good now, for some reason. And yeah, so just something to consider. Every time you want to improve yourself, that's good. You have to make time to do some fun stuff as well. And the ratio I would recommend as a baseline, as a starting point, is 1:1. For every one thing you do to improve, for every one thing you do to kind of expand your comfort zone, do one other thing that you enjoy doing that doesn't really invoke pressure. Am I saying it right? You're not pressured to do it. It's more of like you're running away from, say, your study sessions. It's the kind of art you do to run away. For example, if you're studying again, maybe anatomy, on the side, after your studies, you draw some, maybe your favorite anime character. Maybe you do a quick fan art piece, or maybe you draw some tits or something. Maybe you're into some not safe for work stuff, or I don't know. It depends. The point is you expand. Oh, I like this shape. So I'll hit L, lasso tool, select this area. It just looks cool. Control Shift C, Control V, Control T. There you go. I'll just add another eye somewhere. And then we'll try to warp this just to... Oh my freaking lord. Now you can do this in Clip Studio Paint, you know, but it doesn't feel as fast. Like, it's so laggy. Like, the painting and drawing is pretty fast. I would say it's faster than Photoshop, but whenever you're manipulating photos or anything really in Clip Studio Paint, it's like a freaking snail. It's so slow, basically unusable. So anyway, do you see that? So I'll paint on top of it. Let me just change my brush. Let's pick something a bit more. This, maybe? Try this. I think this one is in pen tilt. Oh yeah. So let's just fill in this gap over here. So yeah. Shit, what was I referring to or talking about? Yeah, the whole 1:1 thing. Try that. And yeah. Shit, I have to review this video after because I don't know how to title this video. I just knew I had to do a podcast episode. Because I think I was kind of late because, you know, I am trying some things with, say, you know, the other kinds of videos. For example, the process videos I do. So whenever you experiment and try new things out, expect to be slow in other areas. So if you typically have like a set schedule, if you're adding something new or experimenting with a new kind of habit or work process, expect the other kinds of work you do to take a hit. And yeah, it's just something that happens. And what is this? It looks like a toad. Let me change the brush because I don't know. Excuse me. Maybe I like this guy. Yeah, so just do the thing that kind of helps you de-stress from art. And again, it has to be an art activity. So for me, it's mark making, doing these sorts of random weird stuff. And even if I'm trying to improve my, trying to improve like my design skills, that's good. But I can't. It doesn't have to be like an either or. Like I only do design work or practice sessions, and I don't do this. I think the solution is to do both. Do the types of art that helps you improve. So expanding your comfort zone, trying out, experimenting new techniques, improving your design or composition theory. You know, those types of activities. That's good. Do that, but also do the normal stuff that you do, that you actually somewhat enjoy, and you use to de-stress. So if you don't know what that thing is, you have to find that out, because if you just stick to practicing all day and trying to improve your skills, I think you'll start to hate it. And it's sad because deep down you know you love it, but somehow, even though you kind of know deep down you love it, you always seem to end up hating it. And I think that's dangerous. And if you're not aware of that, people can often quit because of that, and that's sad. Not sure what this is. The meow. Looks like a fish of some kind. Anyway, let's have more fun. So hopefully you got the gist of this video. Because I know for myself, I'm not really sure what I'm talking about here, but let's just use this brush again, the graphic one. Oh, let's just change this up. I think I'm being too tight. And it happens because if I'm being too tight, that's usually when I start to stress out. So what would help me alleviate that pain? I think it's just being a bit more this. You know, just being like super random with it and not thinking too much about it. And I think that's where my power shines and where I feel good. So you do need to question or understand the more intuitive side of yourself. So if you're too analytical, maybe that's the issue. You're just too analytical. So try to find a way to loosen up. Big strokes. And don't be afraid to make mistakes. For example, right now, guess what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna take this and it's over. It's gone. Right? Now, sure, it feels like a waste, but that's not really the point. What am I trying to produce here? I think that kind of thinking where, oh shit, like, where's this design going? Again, now you're being a bit more analytical again. And guess what? Now you're stressed. So avoid doing that. Just freaking go. Do something that just helps you ease. But again, it has to be art. It can't be something else. I'm not saying you can't do anything else. What I'm saying is you need to find at least one thing that's art related that can be used as a way to de-stress. You know, I don't want you to hate art, this whole art thing. And just go wild. For me, it's just trying to, or being wild, and just letting the strokes speak for themselves. I do. See? Shading stuff, practicing my hatching skills. You know, like this. I'm not really sure where I'm going again. But this one feels a bit too transparent. And guess what? Even though I'm not producing anything, I'm still in the game. I'm still in my canvas making art. And I think that's good because if I don't do this, I may end up quitting. So be careful with being a bit too serious with your artwork. So make sure you do these sorts of again, you have to find your own version of this, but basically a session where you can just dog out. Is that a word? Is that an expression? Dog out. Or just be wild, or just, you know. You could try challenges as well, kind of like Ross draws. He has videos where he'll turn like a picture of an apple into something, and it's kind of fun, you know. So maybe those kinds of challenges are for you. So again, try to find what. Oh, I really like the reds. I'm not sure why I keep going back to reds for some reason. I mean, it is a powerful color. Right? It just speaks to me. Ooh, speaks to me. Yeah. Oh yeah? And sometimes I'll do this. I'll just flip the canvas. Right? Or maybe rotate it. And maybe I might find something. I think this is way more interesting. compared to say, oops, this one. Like I'm not, sometimes you just have to flip to the canvas to see something. So let's try a different brush. Even if it feels like you're wasting time, you're not. Why? Because you're doing something that helps you stay in the game. So whatever your guilty pleasure is, whatever your artistic art pleasure is, or guilty art pleasure, maybe it's fan art. Because sometimes people say, oh, fan art is like cheap, like you're not making original art. And if it makes you feel good, then it's something you have to do. Like, remember, it's your life here. Because you quitting art is not something they're going to experience. It's going to be you. And then you're going to be 10,000 years old and start regretting your, like, why did I quit art? Like, this is something that you have to really reflect on, think about, because it's going to be constant. Like, it's not a one-time thing and then you're done with it. It's sort of a lifetime kind of a struggle to an extent. Let me try this brush. You know what? I like this brush. It seems weird. Anyway. I'm not sure, the brush is not working the way it's supposed to. What? Maybe I have to change the setting or something? My bad. Oh, sorry. Is my pen not working? Maybe there's some kind of glitch that's happening. Maybe I need to restart my tablet pen? Do you see this caution thing here? I'm not sure what's happening. Well, that sucks, asshole. If I hit the pen pressure? Yeah, why is it doing that? Anyway, we'll just go with it and see what happens. Fuck it. What am I doing here? Again, you're going to have these thoughts where you're kind of lost, basically. But you have to stick through it. Stick through it. Avenge me, brother. Avenge me, brother. And shit, how long have I been recording this? I'll be honest, there are some days where I just do this. Complete nothingness. Is it a waste of time? Maybe. But sometimes I need to do it because I'll go insane if I don't. And maybe you're the same way. Yes. Let me try this. Now I'm on the outside. Is the pen tilt not working? That doesn't even make sense. My pen supports pen tilt. I'm going to have to figure this out later because it is so annoying direction. Yeah, not the effect I want. Oh, it's gone now. What the fuck did I just do? Okay. See, sometimes it's there, sometimes, oh my god. It doesn't help sometimes whether it be your program or your tools just suck. Like, it just adds an extra layer of stress and you're just It makes you want to quit. And oh my dude, I may go insane. It's sort of a fucking waste, bro. You know what? Just pen tilt. Initial direction. Fuck it. You piece of shit. Ugh, you know, I love Photoshop, but sometimes it's a bitch. Like, I want to give it the chance. Like, I always find ways to come back to Photoshop, but sometimes it grinds my gears. Like, you fucking are. You know what? I'll use this brush. It's a. There you go. How about this? There you go. Is it because I'm recording something? Who knows? I want to make something that's kind of presentable for the thumbnail. Is that a glitch? What the fuck? Oh, it's so over. If I zoom in and zoom, oh, it's gone now. What the fuck? You unreliable piece of shit. Guess what? Clip Studio Paint doesn't do this. The only issue I have is it's hard to manipulate stuff. Like it feels tight in that regard. However, the illustration part is legit. See, look at how cool it is. Look at how, like, Photoshop has so much potential. I mean, I know it's like, it's under Adobe, right? And Adobe is a big company, but it feels like the amount of bugs it's known for, like, why? Like, Clip Studio doesn't do this. All that money for... for what? Come on. Damn it. Piece of shit. Oh shit, Davi is mad. Look at that. Oh shit. Oh. What am I doing? You know what? Let's take this whole thing. And Control Shift C, Control V, Control T. What did I... Somehow I opened the liquify. It's on. It showed up in the other monitor, but damn it. How about this? There you go. And maybe distort or... How about that? Whoa, design. What is this? It's chaos. I'm not even sure if I'll post this video because I'm actually feeling a bit... There it is again with the caution. Oh my god. Fuck it. Like, what's the point? I feel like quitting. I feel like quitting. But you know what? I ain't gonna quit. I hate this. But hey, guess what I'm doing? I'm still painting, so I guess, you know, this was supposed to be a session for me to kind of remind myself that art is fun. But I think I'm more stressed out now. Oh my god. Life is such like Okay, let's just freaking... Oh, we'll make this teeth. You know what I see? I'm going to try and make this into kind of ahead because that's kind of my go-to thing. Oh, yeah. Oh yeah, that's also, you can also pick topics instead of like you have to think about what you enjoy, right? For example, I mentioned fan art. It could also be your, think of your comfort subjects. For me, it's doing these sorts of like Evangelion inspired like head designs for some reason. And I just like doing them. Obviously it looks cool. And I think that's pretty much it. Let's try to use a mixture brush to kind of fade things out. Oh shit, maybe it's because I made these brushes in Photoshop 2022. So maybe the pen tilt option is a bit, or the pen tilt thing is being affected. I'm not sure if that's because all the other brushes are kind of okay. Oh, let me do this. Control A to select everything. Control Shift C, Control V. Because the mixer brush is set to just mix on one layer. See? So we'll just blend things that kind of feel out of place of sorts. There you go, there you go. And it does help soften kind of those hard edges. And yes, it does make it look more painterly. Look at that. This will be the cover of my freaking... Okay, that's enough. I'm overdoing it, I think. Paintbrush will go back to the canvas thingy. We'll try this guy. Now I'm on the outside. Da, 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 da. Da, da, da. So I'm not sure where the eye is. Maybe the eye, instead of it being kind of concave, or it's kind of convex, meaning it's going outside, it's almost like a bug. Whoa, design. Design. It is kind of weird. It looks kind of retarded. Oh no. Damn it, like what is going on here? What is happening? Something more saturated just to make it even worse. There you go. Chaos. We'll add some cyan too. Oh shit, do you see that? Just make it crazy. Does that make me crazy? Does that make me crazy? I'm saying the lyrics wrong, but it's about having fun, bro. It's about having fun. There you... Oh, damn. I do need to figure out why the pen tilt is not working. Because if it's... What is this? I'm painting something different now. Oh shit. So we'll try to incorporate this design. I'm not sure where that's going, but... You know what, we'll go for an hour. Oh shit, ambitious. Right? Because sometimes maybe you just need to spend time just not working, you know, like not thinking of doing something specific. You know, just spend like an hour just doing your own fun stuff. You know what? I think the eye is a bit too much. Let me just make it smaller. Because it's too big. It's too big. Control T. And I think the word here is going to have to be play. You just want to play around. Is that good? I don't know. It seems kind of weird. Delete. Nah, that was a bad move. That was a bad. Let's go. Let's try a different brush again. Oh, it's this brush, Mr. Unreliable Pen Tilt. There you go. You know what will use you? Instead of running away from me, I'm going to use you to make art. Whoa! So right now you can see me applying, I guess. Wait, why am I not painting? Am I selecting something? Okay. I guess I was. That makes me crazy. We'll try picking this color. What's the opposite of this? I don't know. Maybe we'll try pink, but desaturated, because these parts right here, they're so saturated now. So I want something a bit more kind of gray. Oh, it's too dark. Racist! I do like this arm. I'm not sure where this is going, but I just like it for some reason. Maybe we can make it bigger? Now what this thing is, who knows? And again, do I know something about, like, am I making the anatomy accurate? Not really. I'm just trying to go and follow my heart. Oh my god. It looks kind of meant like a fish. Like a really fucked up looking fish. God's mistake. Oh! That's so mean. But, you know, it happens, you know. We're not all meant to be like models and some, you know, whatever. Anyway, let's do this. Let's add a bit of a head design, right? Kind of like, ooh. Am I making it worse? Perhaps? Ugh, disgusting. Does that make me crazy? Let's try this. The rake painter? I'm not sure what this does. Oh. I think, you know what? I don't know. It feels kind of ugly. So we'll delete that. I mean, there is energy here. Now, is it elegant? Far from it. Far from it. Damn, what the fuck is this? Rah! Oh shit, I have an R. Let me just drink some water. Excuse me. It sucks because I think when you're dealing with quite a few inconveniences, it does add up. So be aware. And I think the pen tilt thing for me anyway, it kind of like, oof. It made me think of throwing something. Yeah. What's happened to the neck now? It's so like thin. What the fuck is going on here? Oh shit! Language. You know what? Let's just cover everything. There you go. I'm technically... Oh, was that a glitch? Oh, Photoshop. Oh, Photoshop. Oh my freaking lord. I think it's better now. Is it? Let's add a bit of chaos. Did I click that brush? Which brush did I? We'll try this. Does that make me crazy? It's a bit more graphical, but I think it does the job. Oh shit. Yeah, the eye designer is just not doing it for me, but let me just clean things up a bit and add some, just blend things out because there's so many like random strokes and I don't like that. Should I put this in the art process series? Or should I make it a podcast? You know what? We'll keep it simple. Round brush. We'll get some round brushes over here. Where is it? What the fuck? Oh shit. I'm not exactly sure what to do with the You know what? Fuck it. Let me just go back here. Oh my freaking lord. Okay. Oh, I like it. Oh, I see something. I see something. I see like an eye. Holy fucking shit. I think I see the light. We'll add some lights here. Oh shit. Do you see that? Oh my fucking god. There it is. So the eye is looking like this. Do you see that? Oh my god. I see the light. Now I feel good. Now I feel good. The pen tool thing is still pissing me off. Like, why is it not working? Is it my pen? Is it a version of Photoshop? So many questions. By the way, Demon Slayer. I think is it the last episode today? I think it aired the last episode. I'm not sure if it's the last episode, but it was a freaking awesome episode. Oh my god. I do feel like the red should be here. It kind of reminds me of Ava. Ava, the one being piloted by Asuka. We'll try to find like a more like toned down gray version. A maroon. Oh shit. Oh shit. Look at that. It's starting to take shape, guys. Oh, I feel happy now. I guess I really am an artist. Sometimes we doubt ourselves, but how sometimes you just but imagine I would not have known this, or I would not have reached I guess this level or reached this point if I did not spend time just effing around. Sometimes you just have to stick through something and just wing it and just hope for the best. Very unreliable, unscientific, but it happens. Right? It happens. Oh, the black is a bit much. I do want a darker value to really to help the colors pop out even more. Okay, I think I want to work on, and you know what? I think I'm just using mainly one brush now. Well, not really, because if you look at it, there's a lot of like brush variety happening. Oh, brush variety. Big word. Variety. You know how sometimes in the concept art community there are terms like brush economy, brush variety. It's so like technical and fancy. Yeah. Okay, this is disgusting. I don't like it. And I think the pen tilt issue, even though it's annoying, I think I'm salvaging this event. Oh, I know. I'll hit L. I want to bring this part here, the teeth. Control Shift C, Control V. Oh shit. Control V. Control T. Where should I put the teeth? Somewhere here? Maybe make it smaller? I don't even know. Oh shit, sorry. It doesn't matter, I can always paint. Oh shit, I can always paint over it. I want some of this gray, and maybe this part. Oh, am I using a graphic brush? Oh yeah, the rake brush. Ooh. Break this over here. Oh shit. Damn, look at that design. Design. There you go. How long have I been? 52 minutes? Oh shit, I only have like a different brush. Grr. Grr. Oh shit, it's too strong. Meaning my design is too strong. Oh! What am I doing? There it is. Hopefully I inspired you in some way. Look at that. It used to be, what's the original one? Let's just go back a bit. Oh. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. See, if you just listen to me, you would be awakened. You would be awakened to the truth. The truth will set you free. So, oh shit, did they move some? Now I'm reminded of again the Mr. Pentilt. Oh, Photoshop. You should be glad that you have other features because I would dump you so fast. Oh. It just doesn't make sense. Photoshop, like you're so like rich, right? But the way you behave sometimes, the way you act, it doesn't, it's not befitting of a Chad. You're beta. You're beta. You're a beta male. You're a beta male. So I'm just adding a bit of shadows here. Now my teeth anatomy is not going to be as superb, but just make it that. Ooh, there you go. Yeah, I don't know how to do this part here, but can you feel the love tonight? Can you feel the love tonight? Oh shit. You know, no, I think this one will take this part just better before. Or the angle is a bit too strong. Let me just push it further back, kind of like this. There you go. And then maybe bring this down even more. Whoa! Or you know what? Oh, let me just change the angle a bit. Let me just hit E. And I do like the angle, the sharpness. Let me just... There you go. I really like the eyes though. Even though it's so like abstract, you kind of get the gist of it, right? Or maybe that's just me. Yeah, I want to fix the teeth part. Again, I have to constantly remind myself after this session, figure out the pen tilt thing. I have to use the other version of Photoshop, 2022 instead. I mean, I did try the 2024 version of Photoshop. It's just horse shit. Disgusting. Can you feel the love tonight? You know what? Time to bring Mr. Pentilt. The loser of the group. There it is again with Mr. Caution. Can you feel the love tonight? What, the neck feels kind of thin, eh? There's something wrong with the neck. It doesn't feel as... Like, it doesn't feel like it's part of the... Where's the kind of the neck thing? Yeah, maybe it's in shadow, so it's going to be mostly dark. So we'll take advantage of that. Shit. Pretty much a black to some extent. Yeah, the neck is something that I'm having issues with. Like, I want the neck to be a bit longer. So how do I do that? We'll try this guy. There you go. And oh shit, maybe I just need to zoom out a bit. Kind of like this. So define the edges, I guess. Oh, excuse me. Pardon my French. Bonjour. Monsieur, Monsieur. What? Yeah, I don't like it. It's why is it so white? Colgate. Damn. Let's do this. Something here? Ooh. I don't know. Let's try this. We'll copy this part. See this? And we'll see what happens. Control. Did it make it higher? No. Or maybe we'll just warp it a bit. What happens if I warp it? I think this one's better. Right? Is it? Let's zoom out. I think it's more in perspective in a way. Here's a bit kind of short and oh shit, it's over. We're basically at an hour, so we have to stop, but knowing myself, I'm not gonna do that. Let's get this graphic brush thingy. Yep. And don't be afraid to use black or any kind of darker value. We'll use this purple. Nope. We'll pick a darker value, kind of here, to show that it's kind of under. Whoa. Pick this color, but darker. I think I'm just making it a bit more messy. Oh shit, my bad. And I'll try this guy again. Maybe I should zoom out more. We'll add a darker, like red, ooh, something like that. Just to make it look like there's like this red color here is also in this part, but I don't want to make it so obvious because it feels like the only thing that's popping out here is the head, so I want to implant some of that color into the and you see this part right here, and pretty much everything here. You'll notice I don't really do well with details, but you see that's something that I'm trying to practice, right? But I have to remind myself that I can't keep doing that, or I can't only do that, because if this is my base, then I should continue doing this while practicing on the side. And when it comes to my detail work. Oh. I'm so glad I recorded this. So I can kind of remind myself that, oh, you know, sometimes it just doesn't work out and You kind of just have to find things via accident. And yeah, you need to spend time with the painting and kind of see where it takes you. Now, yeah, it's going to be not a very reliable process, but it's going to be fun. And you will have kind of a love for... You know what? I'm seeing something here. I just feel like it feels more appropriate if I try this. Control T. Distort. We'll see. Maybe it's warp. I don't know. It feels like it's smiling or kind of reluctantly. Does it always have to have teeth? I don't think so. Let's just try this. Nah, I just go. It looks boring that way. Maybe it's because it's just too white. Racist. You know, the eye part is still my favorite, like right here. It just has like that mecha look. Oh. Oh shit. So I think this is good enough for a thumbnail. Whoa. There it is. There it is. Oh, I know. I want to bring some of like, create some like back, you know, those vertebrae things in the back, and then maybe a bit of light shows through. Oh. There it is. There it is. Not too much. Interesting. Oh shit. Yep, the detail is not very specifico, but it's not sure what I'm doing here, but again, we're having fun. But you know, we're all also trying to, you know, make it a bit more. I have to stop eventually because this thing is not really going anywhere, but I like it. It has the... Let me just blend some stuff. I like this brush. Let's try this darker color. Oh shit, oh shit. There it is. Oh shit, oh. I like this purple. Oh. It looks like a pastel painting of sorts, right? Oh yeah, again, I need to figure out the whole pencil thing, like why is it not working? But did I do this? Add some like sci-fi lines. Whoa. So do what's fun, and remind yourself, or do the types of art that remind you that this thing is really is fun. And basically just do both. Do the practice art, but at the same time do the pleasurable art. So I guess that's the main takeaway from this episode. Do the practice and do what's pleasurable. And I think I can add I can end. Let me just take down the details in the bottom. Or I'll hit Control A to select everything, Control Shift C, Control V, Control J, and then I'll hit one of these mixer brushes. Canvas mix. Oh, this I like this one. It has a more pastel-esque look. So what I'm going to do is just kind of break it down like this. Let me zoom out. And in this way I can set things back a bit. Yeah, I feel like the body's a bit too small and the head is too big. We'll try this guy. Oh shit. So it's a smudge brush. We'll try to use this guy. Holy shit, it takes so. The smudge is not as versatile. I guess it depends on the brush. Shape as well. Oh shit. Nah, looks ugly. Yep, I hate it. I'll just stick to the mixer brush. Control J. Fish. Did I make it worse? It just makes it more painterly, I guess. And it reduces the amount of detail. And sometimes you can use it to kind of erase. And basically, kind of smudge. And kind of make things a bit imperfect. And you can use it to set certain things back and basically just reduce the amount of like information or detail while contributing to the aesthetics of the thing. And sometimes I overdo it, but you know, it is fun, so do what is fun. See how it just kind of tone things down a bit. Oh shit. Maybe some additional like some final kind of adjustments. Yes. I like this brush. This is my favorite one. Set this back just a bit more. Ooh. Really bring out the edge there. Ooh. So I guess that's it for this quick painting session. Do I need this right here? Nah. Something a bit more toned down, kind of like this. Something dark value over here. Help this guy pop out a bit more. Ooh. There you go. Interesting. I'm still painting, not sure why. I just felt like working on it a bit more. Okay, I'll stop. So that's it for this piece, and hopefully learn something from this episode, and I'll see you in the next art podcast. Bye.